My name's Ryan. We're going to be getting into my very first meal prep recipe I ever did. It's phenomenal. It used to be what I took to work every day. Once I figured out the macros and how high in protein I could get this burrito, I loved it so much. I love burritos. You know, in the past year and a half, I've lost about 100 pounds and I'm packing on muscle, and it's part of my activity, strength training, and of course my diet. So we're going to get into my first recipe today.
Jumping right in, we got our first protein source, a dozen eggs going in the pan. Gonna scramble these up. I like to keep my eggs separate from the other elements of the burrito. We're gonna start working on our sauce here as well. I typically use my blender. It's a smoothie blender, but I'm sure you can use like a food processor, use whatever you got. We're adding in some Chipotle peppers, lime juice to, mix up the sauce a little bit. It gets a little thick in there with what we're going to be adding. Some cilantro, some jalapenos. Pretty much is going to be our sauce. We're going to add one more element to it. All right, we'll start breaking up the eggs here. It's okay to leave them a little bit moist because we're going to be reheating the burrito down the line. And the last thing in our mix here is the cottage cheese. Give it that cheesy, spicy sauce. Oof. It's going to be good. So we want everything to stay really cool when we're forming our a burrito. Everything needs to be room temperature, or you can even put it in the fridge if you want to chill it down here. So we got ground beef, ground turkey. We're mixing them together for a total of 5 pounds of meat. Just what I've been kind of doing lately. You can up it a little bit. I mean, we are going to make 16 burritos if you want to, but add in some salt here to the sauce just to give it a little bit more salt to your, desired levels. So you want to keep breaking up the meat as small as possible. Think of taco meat, taco night. We still want to do the same thing. I've been using this 90-second jasmine rice from Aldi. Most of the stuff you'll probably recognize if you ever shopped at Aldi before. So better bang for your buck. I mix the green chilies with the eggs and the black beans like all together on the quarter sheet there. I like to kind of have like a couple of different elements that's going to form the burrito together. So we'll have the egg mix, we'll have the meat, we'll have the sauce, and we'll have the rice. And that'll pretty much be the main elements that we're going to be mixing together today. Everything has to be room temperature. So black beans going in right after the green chilies. I got the rice on the counter there, cooling after the 90-second cook. And we're going to break up the meat some more here. And it's looking good.
So today's video is going to be sponsored by me. I'm 46. April 2024 is when I really started on my fitness journey. March, April-ish. I've lost over 100 pounds. Combination of activity, strength training, and diet. 10,000 steps every day. Strength training 4 times a week. And then diet, eating enough protein. Making sure I'm getting enough calories in every day to keep my strength up. But anyway, this channel is going to be primarily about my fitness journey, my recipes. It might be a little bit of fitness, but primarily it's going to be like cooking. I really love cooking. In fact, I did a bunch this morning. If you like that kind of content and you're interested in losing weight, feeling good, maybe you're in your 40s like me or approaching your 50s, you can do it. You can do it. So subscribe, like everything, hit the bells, hit all the buttons. I would appreciate it. And there's going to be a lot more of this content coming on the channel. So stay tuned. Yeah, thanks for watching.
So let's start getting the aluminum foil ready. We're going to be making 16 burritos today. So we need 16 pieces of aluminum foil around the size of a large flour tortilla. So continue breaking up the meat as small as we can so we can get it ready for the taco seasoning. I use a mix of low sodium and high sodium, or I guess you say regular sodium. That way I still get that yummy taco flavor, but I don't have all that extra salt. So Generally, when I get to this step, I like to reduce heat quite a bit. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of water, but sometimes there's some fat left in the pan that actually helps it hydrate well enough. So once you got your taco meat already mixed in, you want to let everything cool down to room temperature. Otherwise, your burritos are going to end up getting really watery, and you definitely don't want to have watery burritos. So laying out all the aluminum foil, then we're going to lay out the tortillas, letting everything cool off here. The main thing here is just counter space. You might have to do 8 and 8 or just a little bit at a time, but you want to make sure that each element that we've let cool down, that you get it even. So you'll see I'm using the same size spoon for all the major elements, other than the sauce, of course. This is our cheesy Chipotle sauce, little spice to it, but I'm using the same exact spoon across the board here. And that is just to try and make sure everything's portioned out correctly. I generally could double this. The meat could be double. Right now it's around, I want to say 28 to 32 grams of protein for everything in the burrito. So pretty good size. For me, it's really good at night to have before wrapping up my night, because I get off work pretty late. But so when you're rolling these, you want to tuck in the sides, keep it really tight, and try and fold it over, but keep the sides going in the whole time. And then just do the same thing with your aluminum foil. If you want to go out and mix it up throughout the week, you can. You don't have to worry about these burritos. They will hold for 4 to 6 weeks, which is just fantastic. Maybe you need a break from them. It's okay. They'll be there next week. Or maybe if you're wanting to, save some money from shopping, you don't have to buy any dinner that week, which is great. I throw them in the air fryer 30 minutes, 400 degrees, right around there. They're fantastic for that. And I fit 4 in a gallon bag at a time in the freezer.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm almost back at the car, so I gotta go. But anyway, this was really the first recipe that really kickstarted it for me. So hopefully this can kickstart it for someone else and they can start their fitness journey as well, which is exciting, you know what I mean? I'm 46, so maybe this is, someone else who's in their 40s or, almost 50 can really get fit and feel good about themselves. I think anybody can do it. You just gotta do a little bit every day and eat good, and it can be delicious. It can be freaking delicious food. So, but yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first recipe. That's it. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.